Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a quick little review of this Generac OneWash pressure washer. I call this my barn find. This actually belonged to a relative that bought it new 7 years ago. It's sitting in their shed brand new in the box, and they never used it. Some health conditions and stuff, they just them never getting around to it. I asked about it. They told me if I would put it together, get it running, bring it back and take care of their pressure washing for them at their house, that I could have it. So that's how I ended up with this. I've got a little electric one from Harbor Freight that I've used in the past. I still use it some, rinsing off a four-wheeler, stuff like that. But this will be my main go-to now for doing things around the house. And it's got some pretty neat features. It's actually got a low oil and low water pressure cutoff on it. If this thing shuts down and you're wondering why, you look at it. If it blinks once per second, you got low oil. If it blinks twice per second, it's because the water pressure coming from your supply hose, your house or whatever, is not enough pressure for the machine to run, and that actually saves your pump, keeps you from having a pump run dry, burn up. So a pretty nice feature to have. This one comes with the nice lance with the quick connect tip. It comes with a soap nozzle, a wash nozzle, and a blast nozzle. They call this the OneWash 2000 to 3000 psi because of this dial indicator right here. Your minimum is your delicate at 2000 psi, and then they've got the next step up, which I assume would be like house general maintenance and stuff. Your third function looks like probably wood fences, maybe vinyl fences, and your heavy duty would be your brick and cement. I'm going to avoid using this probably on houses, vinyl side and stuff like that. I'm going to actually get a downstream injector and do it that way, downstream it, a chemical mix, and then wash it with this from a distance, not putting pressure on it. Same thing with wood. You can blast wood and make it look nice for a little bit, but there are, proper ways to do it. We'll go into that deeper on the channel over the coming weeks or so, as I get some more stuff to go with this. I've already got a surface cleaner for it, and I've got a video on that. It's the Simpson 15-inch, pretty cheap, off of Amazon, and I'll have a video up for that as well. I mean, this thing cranks on first or second pull. You've got your choke here. They give you the oil with it. They give you a neat little funnel because of where that oil field is located behind that wheel. They give you a funnel for it. Basically, all I did was snap some plastic together on it, hooked up the hoses, hooked my water to it, filled it up with oil, put some gas in it, pulled it twice, it started up. The only real issue I've had is this switch right here does not want to stay in. It was actually popped out when I took it out of the box, but like I say, it's been sitting in a shed in the box for 7 years. It's actually got a little surface rust on it there, but for free, I couldn't beat it. Overall, I think it's a pretty good pressure washing system. Generac, is well known for generators and such, commercial stuff. I wouldn't say this is a commercial pressure washer. I would say that it has some nice features that you're not going to find on your basic pressure washers, such as the low oil, low water shutoff. Could actually save your pump there, save you some money. This also supposedly has a feature on it to save from burning up your pump if you leave it running and don't push the trigger for a little while. Most people will tell you not to stay off the trigger for longer than a minute or two at a time. This one's supposed to actually have an automatic system with a thermostat, and when the water in that pump gets up to a certain temperature, if you're not on the gun, it's supposed to shoot it out on the ground. Now, I have not got to the point where I've used that feature. I don't plan on using that feature. If the machine is running, I'm most likely using it. I don't have an excuse to set the gun down and do anything else for a couple of minutes that would give it a chance to get to that. That is something with any pressure washer you do not want to do. Especially on these like this, you'll burn the pumps up easy on these smaller homeowner style pressure washers. But overall, the OneWash, I would say, is pretty neat. The power dial, basically all it does is, if it's on minimum, it's like a lower RPM for the engine. Each time you go up, it bumps the RPM up more, which gives you more pressure. It also shows you in the instruction book how many gallons per minute you're getting with each nozzle also. So with the soap nozzle, you're getting the maximum of 2.8 gallons per minute. Most of the guys doing this professionally will say you need at least a 4.0 gallon per minute machine. A lot of guys will tell you they started off with machines that were 2.3, 2.5 and worked up from there. This little machine right here, it can get you started, it can make you some money. I wouldn't depend on it to last me a long time or to be my go-to machine for long, but to get started out, to save up money to start a business, this definitely would work if that's what you wanted to do. Now for homeowner use, I would say well worth it. The fact that they give you the nozzles with it, it has the quick disconnect. It's not just a turbo nozzle and that's it. This one was actually supposed to come with a turbo nozzle added, like a special freebie or whatever. It was not in the box. I don't know if it got lost at some point, if it fell out of the box maybe when I moved it, because the box was falling apart. So I'm gonna go back to the shed where I got it from and see. But as you can see with the surface cleaner video that I'm doing also, you can see how the cement turned out. So I mean, it's pretty good value for the money. This also has a built-in soap injector to use with the soap tip. They give you the line and everything like that. I'm not going to be using that. I've ordered a downstream injector, and I'll do a video on that once I get a downstream injector in and hooked up, and I'll show how to set that up and how to run that to clean some houses. But yeah, pretty neat little machine. Like I said, this is my barn find for the week. But thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. I've got a video coming for the surface cleaner. Little ways, side hustles that you can do, and I'll go in on that too on some other videos. You could definitely use this to make some money if you wanted to, or you could just use it around your house and save you some money by not hiring, you know, a professional business to come out and do it for you. Overall, pretty good machine. The connections are on the back, easy to get to, not under the bottom like most of your homeowner style. Very easy to connect the hoses. But please like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It helps my channel out, helps these videos get out to where I can start putting some more time and effort into these videos and help some more people out. Thanks.